Mental illness is a problem that affects millions across the world. Some common warning signs are sleep deprivation, extreme weight loss or gain, having trouble concentrating or staying still. If you see that someone is experiencing those symptoms, it's okay to ask questions. Try to understand what experiences they may be having. If you would like to get more knowledgeable of what mental illness is, then you can take an education course, talk to a healthcare professional, or you can visit the NAMI website at www.nami.org.
Getting the right start. Taking care of your mental health. Know the common warning signs. If you are feeling worried, tell someone, a family member, a close friend, a teacher, a professor, a counselor, or a coach, a faith leader. Just know you're not alone. 1 in 5 youth and young adults lives with a mental health condition. If you don't know what to say, here are some examples. I haven't felt right lately, and I don't know what to do. Can I talk to you about it? I'm having a really hard time lately. Will you go with me to see someone? Getting help early for mental health matters in keeping your life on track. Your first stop is your primary health care doctor to rule out other physical health conditions. Be honest about what you are feeling and be clear about what you want. Ask for help, finding a therapist or a mental health specialist that works for you. Make sure you keep in mind that it can take a while to get an appointment to see a specialist. However, if you need to see a specialist right away, speak up to get an appointment sooner. Connect with others. Lots of youth and young adults live with a mental health condition. You can connect with them at the letter O, the letter K, the number 2, the word talk.org. Also look in your community for peer and support groups, and you will discover that you are not alone. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Isaiah 43:2. No matter what circumstances or situations you may face in your life, just know God is always with you and He will protect you.
Anxiety. Everyone experiences anxiety. However, when feelings of intense fear and distress are overwhelming and prevent us from doing everyday things, an anxiety disorder may be the cause. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental health concern in the United States. Symptoms. Just like with any mental illness, people with anxiety disorders experience symptoms differently. But for most people, anxiety changes how they function day to day. People can experience one or more of the following symptoms: emotional symptoms, feelings of apprehension or dread, feelings tense and jumpy, relentless or irritability, anticipating the worst and being watchful for signs of danger. Physical symptoms: pounding or racing heart and shortness of breath, upset stomach, sweating and tremors, twitches, headaches, fatigue, and insomnia. Upset stomach, frequent urination or diarrhea. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, please seek help. We have to love and care for one another. God bless.
God has always been concerned about our mental health. He has given us answers to every situation we can possibly face in life. Mental Health Awareness Month is no different for us. even in his word, he has given us scriptures to bring hope and life to us. So as we take on this month and we make this month a month of awareness, let's look into the scriptures like Mark 5, where Jesus heals a man that has been possessed by demons, and he's just having a really hard time. He's been isolated from his family. He's being tortured and tormented by the enemy in his thoughts and in his life and even in his body. And Jesus arrives on the scene with his disciples, and he utters words to him. You ask him what's his name, and he says Legion, means that there are many situations that many of us are facing during these times. But Jesus is the answer, just as he was to this man. So as he tells him that his name is his name is Legion, as in many, then Jesus responds and he casts out those spirits. He casts out those demons that have been tormenting his mind, his body, and who he is, who God has created him to be. And he tells the man to go back to his hometown and tell this message of how he has been set free, how he has been redeemed. And the man goes back and he tells his community. And what I want to share with you today is certainly a message of hope. Hope that when Jesus arrives on the scene, that the captives are set free. The disciples had an opportunity to learn from the greatest master. The community was restored by the testimony of the young man that had witnessed Jesus in his life personally for himself. And so today I want to share a message of hope as we're dealing with Mental Health Month this month. God loves you, and I do too.
This is Pastor Pruitt. If you or anyone you know is experiencing any issues with what has been discussed, please seek help. We love you and everyone else loves you. So we want to make sure you have the best care that you possibly can. Thank you.